I told my mother, I said, I'm an atheist. And she said, oh, here we go. This was the time of the new atheists and Christopher Hitchens, Daniel Dennett, all those people. And I was a punk 13-year-old kid who thought he was smarter than he was, which is the ideal audience for the new atheists, actually. And so I said, I think I'm an atheist. And I didn't want to be confirmed in the church. And my mother said, receive the sacrament, because you're going through a phase and you're going to regret it if you don't when you come out of it in a few years later. And I trusted her, and she was totally right. But I still would have called myself an atheist. Then I got to college for a liberal school, and I was randomly or providentially assigned to be suitemates with a guy who had been baptized Catholic, raised megachurch Protestant. He was kind of agnostic around this time. And he presented me with the ontological argument, which St. Thomas, interestingly, rejects, and I love St. Thomas. It's not so much that he rejects it as he just doesn't really like it, but it really got me. And furthermore, what really struck me about being at this very liberal school where many people were smarter than me, many were atheists, but the smartest people I talked to believed in God. And I had been told by, Christopher Hitchens and Bill Maher that only idiots believe in God. And so this was rather shocking to me. And like Bertrand Russell, an atheist himself, I dealt with the ontological argument. I said, well, by golly, the ontological argument is sound. It's easier to think that there's an error in the argument than to actually prove it. And so I said, I guess God exists.